Dons and Divas, Frugal Diva, Frugal Diva, what, Frugal Diva, Southern Charities Bakery, Southern Charities Bakery, yes, Dons and Divas. We are here today with another exciting, lush, minute, little, tiny haul. So I went out, this was Friday. I went out on Friday and I went to an event, don't want to say event, more of, I went to on Friday to try and get some knowledge on expanding my brand, expanding my business. And it was an event. It was I don't know what they are trying to call it. But it was at the Dollar Tree. Oh, no, not Dollar Tree. That's the dollar store that I do love. But DoubleTree Hotel in Manhattan, and it was with Damian John, the guy who started that line Fubu back in the 90s, and he is now on Shark Tank, where he is one of the big multi-million-dollar investors. Where you go on, if you have never seen the show, Shark Tank is a show where people go and they pitch their ideas to be able to get their business afloat or expand their brand or whatever the case may be. Point blank, they pitch their ideas for new products and new products, new designs, new inventions, so that they can get it out there. And the show is called Shark Tank. So he is one of the sharks on Shark Tank. However, he is now going around the country and doing different events to be able to cut out the middleman, as they're saying. They say that they cut out the middleman, which is Shark Tank, where they said that there's like, maybe say for instance, there's like 50,000 people who try to get on Shark Tank each year, and there's only about 100 people or 200 products that actually get shown on Shark Tank. So what about the rest of those people who have absolutely great ideas but weren't able to get to Shark Tank? So I guess that's what he's trying to do. Now, I'm going to tell y'all the honest to goodness truth. Matter of fact, this isn't going to be a lush video. This is actually going to be a Friday rant. I'm going to leave this. I'm doing it now, but I'm going to leave this until Friday. Anyway, and then I'm going to do another video on Lush. So, in any case, well, I'm not going to do another video. Well, I'm going to do another video, but that video will be up first. You'll see that video first. So, by the time Friday comes, when you see this video, you will already know that the Lush video was already up. I'm also doing a Louis, because I learned that in Paris, France, they say Louis, they drop the S, not Louis, Louis Vuitton. I am doing an unboxing. I will be doing that video also. But this is going to be a Friday rant, because I haven't done a Friday rant in a while. So in any case, today is Monday, but it's going to be up on Friday, so it'll be a Friday rant, and this happened on Friday anyway. So in any case, I went, I was supposed to go with my best friend, but unfortunately she fell ill and wasn't able to attend the event. So I just gave her the information that I got. Now the event started at 1 o'clock, so it started a little bit after 1, and it started at 1 o'clock is the time when it was. The tickets were free. The tickets were free to go. And you could bring a guest, and that was who I chose. I chose to bring my friend because we've been friends ever since we were 13 years old. And I have no problem with telling y'all I am now 40, over 40. I am over 40. So in any case, and we've been friends since we were 13 years old. Freaking frack. And we were always, even when we were younger, always creative, always thinking about how to make money. We both always wanted to be our own own our own businesses and be our own employers, you know. So yes, and me and her, we're both we are not the same sign, but we are like freaking frack. We both have that money making hustler mentality. So we were always on, and I can tell you I can tell y'all some stories. Definitely, I can tell y'all some stories about us. Back in the day. It'd be very funny. I also have some other very close friends that I can tell y'all some stories about. If y'all want me to want me to tell you some stories about my growing up, and just very, very, very much so. And I want to just tell you this, that these stories are going to be, if you want me to tell them, just leave it in the comment section. All of my stories are completely true. And the funny thing is, our group of people, we were not drinkers. We were not smokers. We didn't smoke weed. We didn't drink and or do any kind of illicit drugs or any kind of thing like that. Like we didn't do that. And still we got into some of the most hair-raising some of the most hair-raising issues and problems that just like didn't make any sense. I mean, I have a story about accidentally robbing my friends. Yes, y'all heard exactly what I said. Accidentally robbing my friends. And I know you're like, how the heck do you accidentally rob your friends? When I tell y'all that story, oh my gosh, if you want to hear it, leave it in the comment section below. I'm telling you, like, hilarious. Hilarious. I can tell you another story about me. One thing about me, I'm always trying to be smarter than the average. I think I'm just smarter than the average bear. If you're around in my age, you most likely grew up watching Yogi from Yogi and Boo Boo. They were both bears. And Yogi worked in the park, Yosemite Park, or whatever the case may be, and Yogi just always thought he was just so smart, and when it comes to me and my best friend, we were more like, I can't even say we were like Pinky in the Brain, because I think both of us were the brain, and there was absolutely no Pinky with us. Both of us were the brain. We just always thought we were just so smart. We were smarter than the average bear. But in any case, it worked out, panned out well in the end, because now we both own our own business. So it did pan out well. But going back into why, oh my gosh, we are so into this, and I haven't even really ranted yet. But in any case, because I'm like all over the place right now. So going back into this, let's go into what the rant, and the reason why I'm turning this from me doing a Lush, what I got from Lush, to this rant. So in any case, like I said, I gave you a little bit background on Damien John, who is one of the investors on Shark Tank, one of the sharks on Shark Tank. So in any case, like I said, the event was free. It started at 1 o'clock. I had already had in my head that I was going to go to an all-you-can-eat sushi place. That was the first time of me going, and I do have that video up now, part 1 of that video, because for whatever reason there was a problem with my editing. So I edited both parts, but they're in it got cut into two different parts. So the middle is one part, and then the beginning and the end is a whole nother part. Like, yeah, crazy. But anyway, they will. Well, one of them is up, and the other one is going to be up. I just have to press public, and it's done because it's already edited. It's already up on YouTube. I just have it private right now because I started to do this video. Once again, all over the place. Right, all over the place. So, in any case, this morning I got up very, very happy. Thank God. I'm blessed. So I got up so happy this morning. I'm gonna put in this clip so y'all can really laugh. What I did this morning before going out to work. I was singing, however the case may be, just making up a song. So I'm going to put that clip in right here. Okay, so now you saw that clip. That was me this morning. After washing my face and brushing my teeth, I just had a song in my head, and I just wanted to sing it. So I got on here and I sung it and I said, "Hey, let me give it to y'all." I was gonna put it in the Lush thing, but since this is all over the place, let me just put something else in there because it's all over the place any freaking way. And it's a rant, and I still haven't ranted yet. Okay, let me rant. So back to that. So I went to the event. Now I live. If you don't know, if you've never seen any of my videos before, I live in New York City, one of the best cities in America. Yes. Don't hate. Okay, but they say if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. So, I live in one of the best cities. I was born and raised in Brooklyn. I went up to Albany, New York, still New York. I went up to Albany, New York to work. That was when I first started working for the state. Along with that, I also started going to school because I was working at, not my first job in Albany. My first job in Albany, I was working for SUNY Plaza, which is the SUNY system, which is State Universities of New York. So the State Universities of New York, I worked for that system. And then after that, I worked for tax and finance. And then after that, I got a permanent, because it was a seasonal job. Then after that, I got a permanent job working with the University of Albany. So I worked at the University of Albany, and I'm an excellent test taker. So I just easily work my way up. Every year you can take a test to get a further grade up. So that's what I did, and I just kept moving up. And eventually I wanted to come back down here to Brooklyn, where I am born and raised. So I came back down here to Brooklyn. I stopped working for the state, and then I started working for the city. And when I started working for the city, that is when I started my own business. Honestly, I had a business when I was up in Albany. I did cleaning. It was called LH cleaning company, and I could tell you a little bit about that if you want me to tell you a little bit about that in a whole nother story, because once again, I'm supposed to be ranting about this Damien John quote unquote seminar, whatever case may be. So my I'm seeing my light blinking, so that means that my computer needs to be charged. So I'm going to move in close, put the charger in, so that way we don't get cut off. And then I'm going to finish with the rocks. So, don't mind me. And I'm not even going to cut any of this out. I'm going to leave all of that right in. I'm not going to cut any of that out. So, yeah. Because it was blinking and it's still blinking. So that means that it's not up. So, let's just check that out also. Oh, yeah. It's still blinking because it's unplugged. Okay, guys, yeah. No, I'm going to cut this part out. Okay. Woo! That light, yeah. So, any case, okay, I'm going to definitely cut all of that. I'm going to cut that out. I guess I could cut that out, right? Cut that out? Yeah. Then if I cut it out, you won't know that I cut it out because you won't hear me saying I'm going to cut it. No! I'm confused. I'm confused. I'm confused. Confucius said I am confused. Okay, now, so anyway, back to my rant. I know you like, man, if y'all watching this all the way to the end, I thank y'all so much because I'm just everywhere today. I mean, I had a great day at work. I was able to get a whole lot done. So I'm like, yes, yes, yes. Like, and mind you, I had no coffee today. I had no tea today. So I don't know why I am. So you know what? I know why I am. Because like I said, and as you saw in that clip, I just woke up in just the best of spirits. Like, I'm always a happy person anyway, but I woke up in the extra best of spirits this morning. So it's like, woo! And a lot of times I like to do my rants when I am in the extra best of spirits, so that way my rant doesn't come off so, like, down on the world. Okay, so let's get into the actual rant. So like I said, Damien John went to the event, and I went to the event by myself because, like I said, my bestie, she fell ill. So bestie feel better, but no, she feels better now. You know, she does. She feels better now. She had an asthma attack. That's what happened. So in any case, yeah, she feels much better now. So anyway, if any of you were wondering, hope you were wondering, because you are dogs and divas like me, so you do care about others. I know you do. So anyway, back to what I was saying. So I went to the event. We were in the event. I mean, there were a lot of people who showed up to the event. So let me tell you who did not show up. Damien John. He wasn't even there. He wasn't even there. So what they kept promoting was the fact that you would be able to work with Damien John's team. And that's what the Sharks, when you go to Shark Tank, don't automatically get to do unless they make a deal with Damien John. You get to work with the team. So they hyped that up. They hyped it up. You get to work with his team, and they're so wonderful and whatever. And then they told us stories and this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. But I will tell you this, that when you go to things like this, if you have never went to one before, when you go to things like this, I've gone to a couple before, not with Damien John, but with other people, just to see, like when they do those timeshares, like y'all see where I'm getting ready to go with this, right? Like when they do those timeshares or whatever the case may be, talking about you got a free, you get to go to a free hotel for 2 nights or 1 night or whatever the case may be, or free cruise and all these other type of idiotic things, but really what it is a timeshare and, you know, all kinds of stuff is what they're trying to get you to buy something. So they want to make sure that you have great credit and all this other good stuff and blah, blah, blah. So let's get into it. Now, the reason why he's having these free events is because they want you to buy this 3-day seminar that you are to go to so that they can help you take your business to the next level, you know, to the next pioneering level. And its cost is $5,000. Now, this is what they say the cost is, $5,000. But because you're at this wonderful, premium, excellent, wonderful event for free, so that they can get your money, it is going to cost $19.97 at the event. If you sign up at the event at that time, you don't pay the $5,000, you pay $19.97. Now, I want to do some quick research when I put this video up to see, because while I was there and I was writing down, now, mind you, I took my planner and everything and I was writing stuff down. So, while I was there, when they said $19.97, I was like, Now, if you don't know, once again, because if you've never seen any of my videos before, you wouldn't know, I have a degree in business. Matter of fact, this video, I'm going to go through my degrees. I have an associate's degree in biblical studies, because I am, normally when I do my videos, I'm not sitting this way, I'm sitting on the other side of my room where you see my licensing and stuff behind me. So in any case, I am a ceremonial minister, so I can do baptisms, I can do funerals, and things of that nature, which I have done. I can do weddings, and which I have done. So in any case, I have an associate's degree in biblical studies. Then I have a bachelor's degree in business with a concentration in marketing. So I can get the ploys quick. I know where it's going. But I had a good reason for going to this event, because even in them trying to get you to buy something, you always get, with these kinds of events, you always get some information that either you did not know or that you knew but forgot about, or whatever the case may be. So I did get some information that I already knew, but I have not acted on it as of yet. And because of this event, I am now acting on it. So even though this is a rant, they still did a good thing in the fact that I got something that still is going to move my business to the next level. And I did not, let me let y'all know before we even get to the end of this video, no, I did not pay $19.97, $1,997 to get this information. No, I'm not going to that 3-day event. I have absolutely no need to go there. So any case, so back to what I was going to say. I'm going to do a little research, and I'm going to, put my answer in the, right along here, or whatever the case may be, about the 1997. Now, I am under the assumption right now, because I haven't actually went and looked, but it automatically popped into my head while I was there when I was writing it down about the 1997, the price, whatever they went down to. I am almost positive that, no, it may have been, no, I might be wrong. I might be wrong in what I'm getting ready to say. I was thinking that in 1997 was when he started Frugal. You know, when he started Fubu. Or not really Fubu, but the hats. I think because I think he started out with hats and belts or something like that. I know it was hats, definitely. He started out with hats. So I'm thinking when he started out with hats, it might not have been called Fubu yet, but the beginnings when he started out was in 1997, I'm guessing. Or maybe it was already called Fubu in 1997. I'm thinking that's where that 1997 is coming from. Because this is one of the things that you learn in marketing, which is something that I'm going to give y'all for free, not for $9,997. Good marketing makes people react. Obviously, it gives you a click. It clicks something on in your brain. That's good marketing. It snaps it. Boom. So that's the reason why that in all, if not all of my videos, I do my theme music. Frugal Diva. Frugal. So, because I want that to pop into your brain. I want when you come to my videos that you know that you are watching a Frugal Diva video, because you hear that pop theme music. Frugal Diva. You know, that's something that you learn in marketing. You want things to pop into people's head. You want to take your brand and you want it connected to something. Just like how McDonald's has that M golden arches. So no matter where you go around the world, when you see that M, the golden arches, the M, you know it's McDonald's. Like automatically, you know, boom, you're at McDonald's. Even if you can't read the sign, if you're in Japan, if you're in India, and you cannot read the sign, you see those golden arches, boom, you know it's McDonald's. That's their marketing. That's part of their marketing strategy. It's worked for them. It's been working. Now my song, my theme music, my song is part of my marketing strategy. When you hear Frugal Diva, you know that you are watching a Frugal Diva something. You know that. So that's my part of my marketing strategy. So that's why I'm thinking he chose, because that's technically an odd number. Like why not make it a complete $2,000? Why not make it $1,500? Why make it $1,997? There has to be some significance to $1,997. That $1,997, there has to be some significance to that. Now, I know that he is in my age range, so I know it's not his birthday. Maybe, who knows? I don't know if he has any children, but maybe it's his first daughter or son's birthday. Something. There's some significance to that number for him. Definitely, there's some significance to that number. No holds barred. Maybe that was the year he made his first million. I don't know. But there is some significance, and I am going to research it, and I am going to give it to y'all, whatever it may be, so that y'all can know also. But like I said, that was basically the rant. They're trying to get you to, the ploy is to try to get you to buy this thing. Now, I didn't stay for the whole thing, because like I was saying in this video, I had plans to go to the all-you-can-eat sushi place, which, like I said, I put the video up. I got a discount on Groupon for the place, and it was absolutely fabulous. As a matter of fact, I went back on Groupon and got another one, so that way I can go back there again and eat with my dons and divas who watch my mukbangs, and we can sit down and we can eat and talk and yeah and all that good stuff. So yeah. So no, I didn't pay for that that seminar. Now, I'm going to tell you what I learned. Quickly, I'm just going to say one word: Amazon. And selling on Amazon. That is something that, you know, they talked about how they can get you on Amazon, blah, 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 blah. But because of me being the person that I am, I didn't finish telling y'all about my degrees. Oh, gosh. So I told you about my associate's degree. I told you about my bachelor's degree, and my MBA, which is Masters of Business. Okay, that says it all. I don't have to say any more about it. I have a master's in business. So this is the reason why I went to the event. I went to the event already knowing that they were going to try to sell me something. Didn't know what it was going to be, but I know they were going to try to sell me something. That was the goal. There's no way on God's green earth that you make a big old production about a free event and you're not trying to sell somebody something. Every free event is not free. Let's just keep it funky. It may be free to some people because those people say, like myself, like, oh, what? I'm not paying for that. But then, I mean, other people obviously it's not free too because they pay. I know there are people who signed up for that class because there were a few people who signed up for that class. Now, that event, they had that event. When I looked online, they had the free event that I went to. I think they had it for the whole week, from Monday all the way to Friday. Now, the day that I went, I know that there was at least 300 people, inside of that event space. Now, they also do, before you even go inside of there, you have to put your name and your number and your email address and all that. So they got all of that info. So they have all of that information too. Now, if you're smart, you'll put some. If you're smart and you know for a fact all they're going to do is try to get you to buy something, you'll put some other information on there. You won't put your real information, whatever. But the thing about it is that it doesn't matter whether you put the real information or not, because when you signed up to get the free ticket, they already had your information anyway. So you might as well put your real information because they already had your information anyway. So, with that being said, I put my real information. I really don't care. I mean, I'm one of those, like I said, I have a degree in business, so I know how to say no. I have no problem with saying no. The average person does have a problem with saying no. And another marketing strategy or even selling tool, forget the marketing part of it. Well, marketing is selling, but breaking down the marketing into the selling aspect of it. What you do is you ask a bunch of yes questions so that people can get into that habit of saying yes. You want them into the flow of saying yes. Yes, 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 yes. So that way, when you get to that question, the money-making question, they are more likely than not going to say yes. Because they're such in that flow of saying yes that when they say no, the average person will feel like they're disappointing you. So you want to keep them in that flow of saying yes. Yes, 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 yes. Because the average person is going to keep on saying yes because they do not want to disappoint. However, the person who's done business, they don't have to necessarily have gone to school for it, but the person who is business minded and has done business knows how to say no. And they know how to say no without saying no. So, what I did was, now they said at the end they were going to give a free gift. I could care less about the free gift. I don't know what the free gift was. Don't care what the free gift was. Because my goal was not to be there beyond 3 o'clock. Because I was going to my all-you-can-eat sushi buffet. So I knew I was going to get some information. Now, there was a second person. Now, what they did was they did the first part, the first man talk, and then there was the second part. The second person was supposed to talk and give you this really prevalent information that you needed to have. Yeah. To keep you there and keep you in that mode of saying yes. But they also had to get you, because we were there, like I said, started at 1 o'clock. 3 o'clock came, they had a interlude or a break or whatever, break session or whatever, so you get a bathroom, whatever the case may be. So at that interlude break session, that's when I broke out, and I went on about my business. Because while they were doing the session, I had got up and went to the bathroom anyway. because I already knew what I was going to do. If by 3 o'clock this is not all said and done, I'm out anyway, because I was going to my sushi. Okay, that's where I was going. That's how I was giving it up. Yeah. Oh well. So that's what I did, and I went on to there, and I had a really great time. And that was my rant. And the rant was a rant, but not a rant, but could have been a rant, maybe a rant. I did more than anything else. But in any case, dolls and divas, you have a frugal diva day, and if you made it all the way to the end, I thank you. Okay, I thank you from the bottom of my heart to the depths of my soul. I thank you. So, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I am not going to put anything else onto this video. I'm not even going to tack anything onto the beginning of the video like I normally do, because this video is long. So, like I said, if you made it all the way to the end, smooches, dolls and divas, smooches. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Subscribe. If you're not subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for. As always.